Welcome back to the scroll, and let's take a look at...
Very well then, here they are, but if you discover anything in them that might throw some light on this, come back and tell me.
Will do. So let's check out the file. Case scroll, no inventory number. The case is approximately 18 inches long, by 6 deep and 7 wide at its widest point. Material carved and gilded wood. Composite design suggests Greco-Roman era if genuine. The papyrus scroll inside responded well to the brief humidification. On the back, and visible before the papyrus was unrolled, is an inscription in Greek. Biblion Kyrikion. Book of the Staff of Serpents. No sign of Alexandrian library tag or other record of number of books and lines in the scroll. Text of the scroll is in Demotic, a good hand, with hieroglyphic inclusions. First of these gives title again. Final determination may be mistaken. Writing of Diam Scepter for Nus Arce, but Greater of Magic, as titled of Isis, is written correctly below. Check for other references and text to clarify. Demotic text seems to be a spell of summoning of for divination, then mentioning of spells for binding or controlling. Then another of summoning, but the sense is eluding me. I will come back to it later. The hieroglyphic passage can be summarized thus. So we've already gone through that. The title of Thoth is most unusual. It recalls that of Thutmosis III on the Spurham ring, but is far stronger. Terror rather than respect of is meant here. The long narrative passage is Demotic text next. The sense is much clearer, so much so that I will get the sense down first and note points of grammar later. It is as if the text lets itself to read here. Ooh. The prince Neferakapath was sent a vision by Thoth, which took him to a city of serpents, guarded by an endless serpent, in the land of the dead, in the midst of the sea of Koptos. There, inside a series of boxes, iron, bronze, wood, ebony, ivory, silver, and then gold, was the book which Thoth wrote with his own hand, and the book which governs the return of the stars. His blood was mingled with that of the serpents, and theirs with their children to their mothers. Then he took the book that was in the city and bound its people to one of the spells. That was it. His daughters kept secret the true name of Thoth until the stars should be right, and his son led the company of men when the blood of their father showed in them. Then another passage, Ward, seems to be a spell. When the stars are right, the way shall be opened for him who opens the way for the old gods. You shall say, Vedya, open, and it shall open. I think this is right. That is a command, otherwise it would be read, you shall speak to open it. The servants shall have power over all things. Fire shall destroy the world, with a new one take its place. This is no fake. Style and script too consistent for that, and point to date in late Ptolemaic era. Apocalyptic prophecies common then, and the Sibylline prophecies foretold destruction of the world by fire in the region of a widow queen, last Cleopatra called widow as she reigned without a king. Together with case, content of scroll suggests this may be teachings of a mystery cult. Key secrets such as the true name of Thoth would have been passed on orally, so like to be many cryptic references. But why is some of this too easy to read? It is as if it can only be read what one spirit. Ooh, mysterious. Next section, spell to be known when the stars shall be right. The dark star is, and here it just ends. Let's talk to... Nope, I don't want to drop that here. Let's talk to the chief of police again.
Hello, Mr. Faulkner. Have you found something in the notes or not?
Maybe we have, or maybe not.
I've not found out anything important yet.
I guess we haven't. So, the next step is slightly random, but I guess we can't leave this without just going to the map menu. So let's go to the street here.
It is blessed to give to the poor.
You look almost dead. So let's give to you, because you definitely are poor.
Gold! 1,000 blessings on you. Now listen well. The words of the ancients will open the way, but you will not write them or speak them.
Okay. Yeah, this is a rather
Good
cryptic
deeds
hint.
are of more merit than money.
Well, for someone who's begging for money, you have a pretty low opinion on that. Whatever, let's go back to the museum. And let's check out this archway here.
Jehuti Herit, Thoth, Great of Terror. A god's name rather than a king's. And I've never seen Thoth called that before.
Okay, so what we're going to have to do here is... Nope. So let's check out these. As you can see, some of these do contain statues that look suspiciously similar to the empty spots there. Of course, we can't open this.
Locked.
Could just break it open, but obviously Matthew Faulkner's not going to do that. So let's see. Ooh, keys.
Let you have the keys? I regret I cannot.
Well, we know how to deal with racist stereotypes. Okay, I guess we can't do that before we talk to him, so let's do that then.
I need to look at some of the exhibits and the cases more closely. Can you open them for me? I am an Egyptologist.
I'm sorry, sir. It is not possible.
Well, we shall see about that.
I would like to help, but if anyone saw me open the cases, I would lose my job. It does not pay much, but I have many children to feed.
Of course you do. Also, if you're never allowed to open those cases, why do you have the keys to them in the first place?
Ya salam! You shower gold like a pharaoh.
I do indeed.
Please, people will think you are trying to bribe me. Anyway, I cannot open the cases. I must go to the storeroom in a minute.
What a coincidence. So let's see. Yep, and he's gone. So let's take his keys. And let's check out these cases here.
I hope nobody sees me doing this.
I'll take you, thank you very much. And let's see what awaits us here.
I hope nobody sees me doing this.
Well, if you keep saying it, then people are probably going to hear you. And anything else here? This one here looks nice, but it looks like we can't take that. So, let's see.
I hope nobody sees me doing this.
Yep, you keep saying it. You keep saying it. And it looks like we can't take any of these. Oh, like the hippopotamus. So how do you leave this one? Oh, no, not the floor. Yeah, by the way, you don't need the floor menu at all. At least not right here.
I hope
so
nobody sees me doing this.
you still kept it in for the most part. So let's steal you as well. And then I need one more. But we'll see about that. So we might have to... Okay, so we're now in front of the bowl. So let's go behind the bowl. There we go. Does that give us any new insight? No, we've already been to this one here. Now we're in front of it again. This one here, the same. Here, could we take one here?
Nobody sees me doing this.
No, I don't think we could. No, these all look fixed. And we already took one here. So where's the last one? Can we access these? If we can, then we might have to do it like this. Yeah, that looks better.
I hope nobody sees me doing this.
There we go. The thing even moved while we opened this. And there we go. Now, let's check out this. Ooh, yes, we shall.
Nothing happening yet? I must have to do something else. Yes, that must be it. The professor's notes mentioned a phrase which could be a command. Shall I say it now?
Sure thing.
Ooja!
What have I done? The door is open, but where does it lead? And who will use it?
Well, we shall see. Well, this looks interesting, doesn't it? So here we have all kinds of wonderful things, but you can't really I don't think we can take anything here. No. It doesn't really look like it. Okay. More for tunnel. Yeah, this location here is exclusive to the CD version of this game here. This one here is not.
So the scroll still has worshippers.
And now they all disappeared. So let's see what we have here. This portal and stuff. Some coals. Doesn't look like we can progress here through here right now. So let's just go back to the police. And yeah, here we go. Here's Cameron.
Hello, Mr. Faulkner. Have you found something in the notes or not?
I guess we have.
I've discovered the entrance to a network of tunnels under the city. There are masses of scrolls there and a temple at the end of them. Whoever sold the scroll to the shop must have found it down there.
Scrolls and a temple, you say? Anything in it?
Yes, people dressed like ancient Egyptians, holding some sort of ceremony, and it seemed to involve the scroll from the museum.
Then they must have killed the professor. Something will have to be done about them in any case. The political situation here is delicate enough as it is, without a bunch of wild-eyed religious fanatics on the rampage. Some of the older inhabitants remember the events of 40 years ago, when the Mahdi threatened to sweep through Egypt with fire and sword. But if there's only a handful of them, and I go down there in force to read them the riot act, I'll be the laughingstock of Cairo. We can't waste any time, though, so I suggest you take me back there, and I can see what's going on for myself. Right, where's this temple, then?
Well, jumping to conclusions here.
Ooh-jah!
That sounded very dramatic.
Another ceremony. This may be the final one.
If we try to go down there, they'll tear us limb from limb. There must be a way to get in without them seeing us.
Well, we shall see. Can't talk to those guys. Can go here. Ooh, look at that.
She has the scroll. With the element of surprise, you might be able to snatch it before she realizes what's happening, and then destroy it.
Okay, so let's see. Let's just take the scroll.
Quickly! Burn the thing!
Shoot the thing, and there we go. Well, look at that. That looks very sad.
I'd better leave now while I still can.
Yep, and those people are angry.
The whole place is collapsing.
And that was it. So everybody's dead. We sure got that wrapped up nicely. Yep, that is a very sudden ending. So the policeman, you essentially tell the policeman there's a secret temple. He goes down there. There's this woman. We never really get an explanation of who she is. She's obviously the high priestess. Then we grab the scroll and burn it. She dies. Because apparently the scroll grants immortality. And then just everything collapses and everybody dies. Isn't that awesome? And yep, that was the Egyptologist ending. That the teaser scene there, it doesn't really, I'm not quite sure that's supposed to relate to anything. It doesn't really matter. We're going to play as the Occultist next, which is a little bit of a longer adventure, but for now we're done here. So thanks for watching, I shall see you then. Take care and goodbye.